Meantime, over in Grand Bahama, our Italia Hall speaks with the general manager of a local resort who shares some of the challenges the resort faces, climbing out of what's hoped is the worst of the virus.
The Pelican Bay Resort remained open during the COVID-19 pandemic, but General Manager Magnus Alnebeck says the resort suffered a major blow. He says services were limited, and some nights there were only 2 guests.
We have not done any redundancies, at least not yet, and we hope that we don't have to. But we have obviously furloughed staff, and we have had people working a lot less than normally. And of course, we were not able to have any restaurants open. We could only do takeout service and limited hours, etc. Our gym being closed. So hasn't really been a hotel, even though we've been open. It's been more like, let's call it accommodation.
As it relates to the resort's finances,
I don't think we have made enough money to pay a tenth of the electricity bill. I think that's the easiest way to put it. A hotel like Pelican Bay needs about 50% occupancy to break even, and we have obviously run for 3 months at 2 to 5% occupancy.
But with the country's borders set to open on July 1st, he is hoping that business picks up.
Already since we started with domestic travel on the 8th of June, we have seen some of our guests that has to come here from Nassau to come and check on companies and come and check on various things. So we've seen our occupancy go up a little bit. Tonight, I think we have 23 rooms occupied. I think now when we are opening for foreign visitors on the 1st of July, it's still going to take some time.
He says Grand Bahama's tourism product will depend on the airlines and cruise ships. And with some not scheduled to return until August and September, the general manager says he believes that will be a challenge.
It's not going to be easy for a foreign visitor to get here. Then, of course, with our requirement of a negative test coming here, for the market that Freeport is in, which is a little bit of the lower-end guest and a little bit more the impulsive buyer type of guest, I think, them planning in advance, taking a test, waiting for the result to come back, spending $300 on the test, it makes it a little bit more challenging to encourage people to come here.
Alnebeck says the resort is prepared to receive guests with strict safety protocols in place. He says he believes that the country will have to learn how to live with COVID-19, but there's no doubt in his mind that it will be challenging.
I don't really see that we are going to sort of get anywhere back to normal soon, but I think maybe the world will settle down a little bit when we have suddenly started shipping the first vaccine doses, whether that will be November, December, or whatever. And once we see that we can control this and our cases don't go crazy, but I think it's up to us all to change the way we are living and not be so social like we used to be.
Italia Hall, ZNS Network News.